We've been evicted! Hello, welcome back to our channel. So, this is our moving to Glasgow vlog. All I'm gonna say is buckle up, get yourself a cup of tea,
get yourself comfy. This is a journey for you all.
It's a journey. So,
and I'm so glad we vlogged this. So cheers to that. Cheers.
So quick note, we only got 10 minutes to view this flat because the agent was like, oh, I've got golf this afternoon, so I need to be at the door. And we were like, what?
We quickly videoed the flat, and then Anna was like, can I just FaceTime my dad? He was like, no, I'm playing golf. So
I was like, I thought he was joking, so he's like, no, I'm being serious, like, I need you guys to go there.
I'm playing golf now.
And we were like, oh right, okay, well, at least we've got a video to show.
So this is why we just got to quickly go around the flat. We didn't get to look in anything.
Yeah, we couldn't inspect anything. We couldn't try the showers, like, to see if they worked. Nothing.
So this is why, like, I don't want people to be like, why did you pick this flat? Like,
yeah, like,
it's I feel like me and Anna getting the blame, but we
only saw it with like quick eyes,
and it was such a sunny day.
It was such a nice
was, like,
day.
Aired out. It was like, oh, this is good. So, and it looks bloody different now.
Like, so different.
Like, someone has been living in there.
Like, the furniture's been moved around and everything, so
it's very suspicious. So, the next clip you're gonna see is us after our first flat viewing, you know, for this flat. On the 14th of July.
We were very open-minded about this flat because we had the worst flat in the first place. We had two flat viewings and the first one was horrible. I think we were just very open-minded.
So I think this was actually better, so we were like, let's just go for it.
It's amazing.
And we were excited because we were like,
so excited.
We can live together, there's 5 of us together, this is great. It's embarrassing to watch for us, but it's fine, we're just gonna
we're cringing in our seats, it's fine.
We're gonna keep it.
Guys. Oh, you're so excited. I'm like, guys. Right. I'm just gonna throw this one in the mix right now.
We have found the flats.
We have found it. We have found it. And it's just a question of whether we're gonna get it now.
I'm praying to God. Like, my room is decorated in my head. Yeah. So
we're like halfway back home and we're like thinking, oh my God, imagine this, we could do this.
Yeah, we're painting that furniture that colour. Like, we've sussed it. We have.
Guys, this is the flat. Like, this is the flat.
But yeah, I'm so excited.
Trying to get my word in here.
You can go first.
I'm both so excited about this flat.
Like, love it. It's got so much potential. Like, we were really open-minded.
Yeah. It's got a lot of character.
Yeah.
Like, it's got like really
lived in.
It's been lived in, you can tell. But like, what would you say the ceiling is? Like Georgian?
Oh yeah,
or Victorian?
I don't know, but it's all
one
like
of the two. High ceilings.
A high ceiling.
High ceilings. It's like detailed skirtings.
Yeah.
Check me out. Two stories.
Pretty much three bathrooms. 5 massive bedrooms.
Got a laundry room. Guys, a student flat has a laundry room.
Oh my God, it's actually unreal. So
imagine we don't get this flat and we're talking like we have
Look at
here, my toys.
Oh my God, Hannah, are you mad? Next morning, we were like, let's put our deposits down. We've got this.
We were both working full time, and I was sitting there on the phone, like on my break. Like
I was in the fields walking up. It was raining. I was like on the phone. I was like, this was a nightmare. That day was horrible.
And like I was just sitting there on my break, like trying to get through to this agent. Like, right, we're here. We're paying our deposits.
We want this.
Like, so we paid our deposits that day. Before lunchtime.
Yeah.
We paid it all.
Literally straight away.
And the girl was like, no worries, like, we'll be in touch with you for your application and your guarantor stuff. And I was like, great, like, do you know when they're coming, when we're gonna get them? And she was like, it'll be soon, like, it'll be like, it's my other colleague that deals with it. That's their favourite saying. My colleagues deal with it.
Everyone else's fault, So basically, we were trying to phone for literally like 2 weeks, like, what is going on? They have got like $2.5 grand of our money, like, what is going on here? And they just wouldn't, they wouldn't reply. They would not answer the phone to us.
And I think they blocked my number. Like, I was like, I had to start using the work phone because, and then they answered, and I was like,
but we had so many questions to ask them. Like, the flat was still up on Zoopla, like, it was still fully being advertised, so
I know. We
had people messaging them like, can we request a viewing, just to see if they reply. On the reviews online, it's like, you put down your deposits, they promise you the world, put down your deposit, and then the radio silence. That's what happening to us, like, they have our money. So we got application forms, literally within that, like, that hour, we had them back to them. Like, we were like, guys, let's get this done, So that was, we were always really quick, and then
yeah, we were always waiting for them, and like we were always chasing them up.
When we were the 5 students, we were getting things done so quickly.
Like within like an hour, we had all our applications done and sent off to them to get processed.
So weirdly, they didn't send us the guarantor documents with the application form. Don't know why. It would have made sense if they just did that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we sent the application form, they got approved, whatever, and then we phoned them like 3 days before moving. No, 5 days, 3 working days before the moving date. So the Wednesday, we're moving in on Monday.
Yeah.
And we were like, where's the guarantor documents? They were like, oh, we're so sorry, like we completely forgot. We'll send you them now. So they sent them up to us. We filled them in within the hour. My mum had done it before I even got up that morning. Then literally, I think it was probably that night they phoned like, oh, your flat's now getting painted, so the moving date's moved back a week. So we're moving on the 17th, and they were like, it'll be the 24th now.
August.
So, but they were like, but the landlord's not getting back to us, so we're not sure, or something like that.
Yeah, no, it was like the maintenance man's ready to paint it, but he's just not confirmed it whether or not it's getting painted, because the landlord was apparently not in touch with him. Yeah,
so then it got to the Friday, so the last day that they were working, because they don't work on the weekends.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, well, if the landlord doesn't want it painted, then you'll be moving on a Monday, so 2 days later, or the 24th.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to you by the end of the day, and they didn't, so it got to the Monday. We're meant to be moving in that day.
We were like, okay, are we moving in today or not? Like 9 AM, like...
We did keep one of them on the Friday, they just weren't answering, so we didn't know what we're doing. We were like, okay, we're not moving in on Monday, but we didn't know, and we had vans booked, everyone had time off work, we had like 5 people off work.
Yeah, like families took days off work.
And I'd quit her job to move out.
I'd literally quit my job.
It was so frustrating, and on that day there was guarantor issues. On the moving date there was guarantor issues, and they were like blaming us for, they were like, well, your documents aren't approved, and I was like, well, you had months to send us the guarantor documents, like it's not our fault.
They had 5 weeks to send us these documents, and they only sent them to us 3 days prior to moving in.
They left no time for fault, like
nothing.
This moving date was arranged the day we put in our deposit, so the 15th of July, and we were moving on the 17th of August. So yeah, so my mum phoned on the Monday, the day we were meant to move in, so the 17th of August, and she was like, what is going on? Like, she was like, we all need to take time off work. What day do we take off work? What day do we book these vans? Like, this is 5 families, like, you're messing with right now. Like, literally, one of our flatmates in Portugal, one lives on an island, she's got to come over for an island, like, you need to book the boat and stuff, you know. We have jobs in Glasgow that we wanted to start, we have college, we want to start uni, like, such a mess.
So much to think about as well, to factor in.
The woman on the phone was just like, my mum was like, we booked van and stuff. She was like, why did you do that? I should have done that. And my mum was like, are you joking me?
Like, it's our moving day, why would we not book vans?
She was like, why did you do that? And my mum was like, are you being serious? So then it got, my mum was like, what date are we moving in then? Like, please give us a date. And she was like, we'll aim for the 24th, but I don't know. Like, she just like, literally just like, I don't know, I don't know. And my mum was like, are you joking?
Oh my god. And then on the Tuesday, our guarantor stuff got approved, wasn't it? So the next day, our flatmate corrected the issues that were wrong with the guarantor stuff, and it was all done so fast. And then I called up and I was like, hi, can I please speak to the girl who we've always been dealing with? She goes, oh, I'm actually really sorry, she just quit. She just walked out, like, on the spot.
So the one that was rude to my mum on the Monday,
the one who's literally been the biggest nightmare ever, she left.
We were like, okay, this is positive, like, she's left. Like, the girl that's an absolute bitch has left. So
the one who's caused all of this,
you can tell there was a problem with her on the Monday, because she was just like, I don't know. She
like, her attitude was just like so bad.
She was so rude, so thank god we were like, thank god she's gone. But they were like, okay, well, you're moving in the Monday, the flat isn't getting painted, basically. They were like, so we were meant to move in on the 24th with it painted, but they were like, it's not even getting painted. That was just a lie. That was literally just to stall us, because
she didn't know what to do.
They were just in a mess. They were just pretending it was getting painted, basically.
The girl said like she had lied about it. She was like, the flat was never getting painted. It was just she was like, there was no, she was like, I looked back at the emails, the landlord never said he was going to paint it. I was like, are you freaking like, she literally just blatantly lied to stall us.
So the next clip is me saying that, like, it kind of roughly explain the story, but I'm being quite nice about it because
we didn't actually be that.
I didn't want to be like, oh, KPM and this and that. So I'm just like, that's a bit confusion, but we're moving on to 24th. But
we were so excited because we thought we were moving out, and like a little hiccup is fine.
We'd finally got a moving date, basically.
And we were like, and we were happy about that. So that's this clip.
This is this clip. Last time we spoke was in my calculation, right, it was about the 14th of July. And today is 21st of August. So let's catch you up with the situation. If you watched last week's video, you will have already know. Excuse me. You will already know we got the flat we wanted. So the last clip was us, I think, in the car saying that we went to view a flat that we loved. So yeah, we got that flat, which is so exciting. We're so happy about that. But basically, yeah, it's the 21st of August today, and we move on Monday, so the 24th. Basically, I'll show you everything I've packed. There's so much. There's so much. This is all my stuff. It just goes all the way back there. There's a big pile in there. Just one person needs so much stuff. It's just not normal. Stay in my arms. I must imagine you there. We'll probably just vlog again on Monday. See you later. See you on the 24th. Moving day! Woo! So we are on the way to Glasgow.
We're so excited.
It is the 24th of August and it's 12:30 and we are just making our way to Glasgow. We've got to be at the letting agency at at 2.
At 2.
Yeah. We'll sign a lease permit and then we'll go to the flat and the keys and unpack.
Unpack. Start building.
Yeah. Building our life.
So, I'm so excited. I was literally driving to Lucy's, the windows down, tunes absolutely blaring, like just so happy, like so excited.
It's so exciting. I just want to be there now. I'm so excited for like a sleep tonight in my own bed, like my new bed. We'll take you along on our journey. Okay, we're nearly there, guys.
We're like, maybe like 45 minutes away.
45 minutes.
So we're having a little Starbucks because, you know, 50% off, helping the economy.
Yeah, so we're gonna go in and get our Starbucks. So
just, yeah,
live our best lives. Oh, that guy's literally saying it.
oh god, okay.
But I'm so excited for Starbucks. So ready for a wee caramelized latte? I am.
I can let you go now that I got it. By your electric love, baby, your electric love.
We're nearly there. Oh my god, so we're at the letting agency to sign a lease, and this is the nicest area I've ever seen.
It's literally London or Edinburgh.
Are we in London?
We'll show you. It's so nice.
We'll show you.
And this is like the buildings that are all around. Like it's proper. Like that is like what you see.
Like,
how nice is this?
Yeah.
It's like what I want to bring my kids up.
Like, I want my parents to move to Glasgow and
live here. This is so nice. This is KPM. Yeah. We're just gonna go in now. Our flatmate went to the wrong address, but it's fine. We're only a little bit late, so it's fine. Woo! Flatmate has arrived.
Oh, is it bad? Straight bad. Oh, wow, that's so fast. Here.
Let's try the 1 million keys.
Yeah, we've got about 50 keys. It's interesting.
See if you get this in the first try, it was so
I know.
Nope.
I really hope
That one?
yeah, but I think we've got unlocked that one.
Yeah.
Okay, right, so that one's for that.
Might be here a while. As you can hear when we're opening the door, Katie and George, like my sister and her boyfriend, arrived. So this was all basically watching at the same time. Bear in mind, our flatmate Joe had never seen the flat before, so we walked in and it was like, like it was dark, it was dingy, it smelled so bad.
It was pungent, like.
And we were just like, I was like, yeah, guy, like. Before we left the agency, you were in the car thinking, I was like to Joe, I was like, I have a weird feeling about this, like I feel like this is going to be bad, like I don't know why I said it. I was just like, I'm not sure this is going to be good. So yeah, we walked in and I was like, oh, this is awful. And then my mum arrived and I went down to mum and I was like, Mum, like this isn't good, like you need to come up and see this before we move anything, and like this is really bad. And so we went upstairs and we started to look closer
with fresh eyes, and with everyone else looking at it as well.
Yeah, so...
And it was absolutely disgusting.
It's horrendous.
Bear
in mind, this is a pandemic right now, so it should have been cleaned
legally.
Either or.
Yeah,
like,
legally it has to be cleaned because of this pandemic, and you cannot. You have to basically move in 3 days after it's been cleaned, like 72 hours minimum.
Yes,
and it hadn't been cleaned at all. Like it was
not
filthy.
even touched like for months. Like no one, like it was
horrible.
We'll insert stuff while we speak. So we'll speak. So the kitchen
had carrot peelings and onion on the floor with cockroaches.
There was cockroaches, guys.
I can't believe it. But we didn't know there was cockroaches until the next day.
But then George saw them and he was like, they're cockroaches, and I was like, are you fucking joking me?
Oh, I honestly felt so sick.
There was stuff crawling on the sofa.
Oh, stop.
Food in the cupboard, there was flies and literal hairs in the fridge, there was grease in the oven.
You're gonna see all of that in the flat tour, like you're gonna see it all. Yeah, we're just gonna search some stuff, and the mattresses of
my God.
These bedrooms were absolutely, mine was completely the worst.
It was completely unusable. You could not use this flat, you couldn't use the kitchen, you couldn't sleep there, and you could not use bathrooms because there was dead flies and beetles crawling around the bath. And it was horrible. It was really horrible. There wasn't even a section of that flat you can live in. Like it was awful.
It got to the point where we were like, okay, well, we can't stay here tonight. Like we can't sleep on these mattresses in this dirt.
Well, my mum came in to the flat and she was straight on the phone to KPM. She was going mental. She was like, "This is what is going on? Like, we need cleaners in here. Like, we cannot live here. Like, it's not happening."
But anyway, we got told by the agent that it would be cleaned and painted. So in our heads, we were like, it's fine. Like it'll be all like freshened up.
It's such a beautiful place.
It's like a beautiful structure.
Yeah, the location was unbelievable. Like we were
Sauchiehall
2 minutes
Street,
away from everything.
Come on.
And we wanted to live with 5 people, and it was 5-bed, and it was perfect. Like, it was so perfect.
But also, the photos on the internet were,
oh my God,
pristine. All the painting had just been done. All the furniture was brand new.
It looks like the photos were taken in like 1980. Like, it was like
brand new. Like it was all brand new, freshly painted. And when we turned up, like now, we were like, oh my God, what the hell?
You would think that's okay. Well, that's what's going to look like when we turn up when it's clean.
Yeah, when it's clean.
But
exactly.
It's not. But anyway, so my mum phoned to ask for the cleaners, and they were like, okay, well they can't come today, so they can come tomorrow at 3. So that's fine. Sorry, book them in, sort of thing.
Great.
Okay, well one of our flatmates wasn't staying the night anyway because she was going back to Portugal. So she was like, look, I'm not going to move anything in here. 2 of our other flatmates weren't even moving in anyway on that day. So it was just me and Anna. So we're like, well, we'll move everything in, pop everything on our beds, because we've got the van, we've got all our stuff, we need to do it today. And like, because we live an hour and a half away from Glasgow, like, we can't we were living in boxes. We needed
for like
to get everything in. Yeah, so we're like, we'll put everything on the beds, the cleaners can work around us tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then, so we got everything up, went out for dinner, and then we stayed at my sister and George's flat.
Yeah, thank goodness for that.
Thank God they were there. So,
otherwise a hotel.
But we were driving there, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and we were just like, what is happening? Like, it was just me and Anna, like, we were just stuck here.
In Glasgow,
like,
with nothing.
We weren't stuck, but like, it was just like, what is happening? Like, we were meant to move in today.
Sleep in our own beds.
Me and Anna have got to organise this, like, it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare.
Oh God.
Like, we were up at like 2 in the morning, just like laughing but crying.
Like crying inside,
Like it was just, we were like, what is happening? Like, this is awful. So
I can't believe it, because we moved to Glasgow thinking our only worry was going to be what Wi-Fi provider that we were with, because everything else was sorted.
That was the only thought we had.
And how oblivious were we to think that was it?
What I was saying to my mum was like, it was like we had bought it and we were renovating it. Like that's what it was. Felt like we had so much to do when we got there that we couldn't. It wasn't livable. Like it was like a project. It shouldn't be a project. You should be able to move in and go to uni, and that's it.
Huge project.
So we woke up and I phoned my mum and I was like, Mum, like, I need your help. We need your help. Like, me and Anna can't. What are we gonna do? Like, we need an adult to help us. So my mum then drove back to Glasgow in the morning, and we went to the agency.
We literally just, well, your mum called ahead and just said, I hope you know I'm coming to your head office right now, be prepared for me, and thank God,
get ready,
thank God Angie was here, because if without your mum we would have been so lost right now. We'd probably still be in Glasgow sleeping on the floor.
What would we have done? Like, we're 2 young girls, we've never lived in a flat before.
Because whenever we tried to sort this out, they wouldn't listen to us because we're students, and like we're young, and they're just like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry, we'll get it sorted for you. But like they would never do it.
They just apologise after apology after apology, but nothing is done.
Nothing ever get done.
So we were at Katie's, Mum was on her way, so we went back to the flat, and this is where we give you a flat tour. So
enjoy it.
We were like trying to just be positive at this point, because at this point I was like, I want out of here, but we were like,
we're being very, very sarcastic, but we hope you enjoy this part.
So here's the flat tour, boys. Home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
Should you come to the door and be like, hi, I'm Phoebe?
Your eyes are really red. Okay, so bedroom number 1. Woo!
Guys, wow. It's very nice. It's ours. So back off.
Our amazing flat.
Look at this chair.
This is actually the bedroom as well.
What do you want? There's just not chair in here.
mean, very high ceilings, like, wow.
And if Harry Potter fans, I will sell it if you want it, but we do it not.
Is that, no, that's not actually Harry Potter, is it? That's actually the guy who's live here.
Harry Potter. It's a scam.
Okay, next room is drum. Oh fuck, wait, that's still on. No, we didn't. I just electricity bills are gonna be sky high. So we've got what you call a crumbly bed.
I think they've gone to the dump and been like, pick the best mattress and brought it back. And not even the best. I don't think they spent time choosing that.
Oh my god, there's pubes on it. There's pubes on it. There's literal pubes. So this is the walkway. Oh wow, there's some lovely molds.
That only has 7 out of the 8 handles. It's the majority, so it's fine.
Well, that's a wee wardrobe. I could do with that wardrobe.
I mean, the wardrobe's nice.
Nice wee desk, nice window seat. This is actually quite a good room.
Nice wee mirror.
Not gonna lie. Oh, boiler.
The boiler. So
Should read. We have to do that today. We actually have to do that. So we've got a little closely bit here. Love that. And then we have what you call the shower room.
This is probably the piece de resistance.
Piece de resistance. Woo! So we've got a little bit of cardboard here, cardboard wood.
If that's in the inventory, I think I might scream. That bit of cardboard.
So then we've got some bins. Love that. Love that. Some mold on the ceiling. And then we've got this lovely shower that is really claustrophobic.
Yeah, honestly, you get your lungs start closing in this room. So we won't spend much time.
And it smells like curry.
This is. Are we ready?
This is the piece de resistance.
You're gonna have to wash your eyes after seeing this.
You're gonna have to really just take a deep breath here. Wow, we love a little rugged up carpet.
If you want to have ants crawling up your bum, then you can sell
No, it's beetles for fuck's sake. It's beetles we saw.
You can have that. Also,
this lovely little fishy sofa, which is absolutely thriving.
Dust from us. We got it by the bucket.
We got bags.
So you can have some
bags and bags. Or what about cracks in the wall as well?
Yeah.
Anyone feeling free for some sellotape cracked walls?
Send photos of them. They can feature on our wall because we need to cover the whole thing. So that's great.
So the only thing I do like is the skirting boards in here. The what?
The wee plant.
The plant. Wow, that's really adding a lot. But like, look at all that.
Just zoom right in and shut your eyes.
Oh guys, you want to see an electricity hazard here? Wow, have a field day looking at that.
That smoke alarm's falling off the roof as well, so that's ideal. And also we have some Tesco carrier bags for.
Do we?
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
It might as well be a carrier bag hanging off the roof.
So we've got these lovely leather seats that are very scrumptious.
Broken glass.
You've got a smashed glass cabinet.
If anyone's got a math ball,
why are you touching that? Why are you touching that?
We can provide for that.
Balls.
This isn't Corona time. I think coronavirus started in this flat.
I think it did.
It started here.
Oh, and also, if you want a spare little added-on cabinet that's not attached to the actual island, you know, feel free to take the door, take the cardboard behind it. We're gonna have a field in the oven.
You're being treated today.
Are you like my broken door? Just sorry, there's a wee fly. Another wee broken door here. Don't mind that. Oh, we orange peeling just to satisfy your needs.
They really took time to clean out the
Yeah,
cupboards.
they spent at least half an hour cleaning this out.
Like they spent
a maximum.
We've got to thank them for that.
I'm sorry,
and then hello.
Wow, field day.
That's really nice. And then someone's been doing some serious chip frying.
Boom, boom, boom.
And then
if anyone's in the mood for some roasted peanut butter, we got you covered, hon. We've got you covered. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. We've got another little.
And anyone wants a cube and a fly, we can also provide that for you.
Yeah, so you can enjoy that.
All for just a small fee of £450 a month, guys. £2.5
Just a small fee, you know. Just a wee one. Yeah. There's some cracks in the wall here.
What are we on this shelf? Are we just
putting that can maybe hold a cheese string.
So if anyone has cheese strings or pepperonis, we can fit that in there for you.
We got you covered.
So
right, now for the real treat. We're gonna go into this bedroom. So this is the biggest bedroom. It's got lovely some mouldy food on the walls. See, like her mattress is not bad.
20 feet. No, what's that?
Oh yeah, maybe actually.
And they're bolted left on the good side.
Yes, okay, maybe not then. But yes, we've got some cum stains all over the couch. Just to add to the
my sister, when we moved in yesterday, she was like, "Did you have your mask over your eyes?" I was like, "Yeah." I
think we must have.
What are these stupid fucking things like?
What is that covering?
That's a Hessian bag.
We've got some lovely dirty. Oh, that's like my vibe though. Like natural garden.
Scandinavian vibe.
Scandinavian.
See where the Scandinavian
Oh, like, and we've got some excellent workmanship right there.
It's just
wow.
top quality craftsmanship.
That is definitely HMO worthy.
It's sellotape together in case.
Sellotape together. Oh.
Bless it, you know,
And we've got 2 ladders, you know, to read the meter, you know.
Yeah.
So at least
That's
that's
massive.
bonus.
It's basically building sites.
And this is the steepest staircase you'll ever see in your life.
Feet are too big, so it's really hard to go up these stairs.
It's literally like you're on an absolute angle.
So,
one of the floorboards up here's a bit cracky.
no leaning on the banister, otherwise you will fall to your
Can
death.
do it again.
So that's great.
Yeah, it's a little bit like a wobbly banister.
This is me on his favourite feature, and that is saying something, and this is our favourite feature. So yeah.
We're gonna put some nice little photos and some videos in there. Videos.
Videos.
And this is the oh no, we'll go laundry room
I
first.
hate it here. I hate it. It looked nicer last night. Hello. Hi.
Okay, so we've got lots of
This
things.
is the only room that smells nice.
Oh, because it's got laundry detergent in it.
Quite a nice wee thing. That's
I know.
kinda new.
I think that's a new one.
That's new.
It's really nice
That's
actually.
kind of a
And look, we can actually get the most banging little selfies in here. Like,
Laundry room selfie.
wow. I mean, if you get bored doing your laundry, just take a wee selfie.
Look how claustrophobic in here.
It's fucking tiny.
Right.
We've got a nice little bird's eye view here. Yep, Any pigeons want to come and play?
Clears through the 10 metres of dirt on the window. And then if you walk through here,
I'm being sarcastic, so this. This is Lucy's room, so she's actually already decorated it a wee bit.
Yeah, with the decoration.
She's got all her suitcases unpacked in her wardrobe that she bought. All filled to the brim. She's got up her little mirror.
Last night I was feeling positive about it, but now I'm back. I'm not feeling great.
Oh no, I'm feeling a bit positive. I'm really feeling positive about your
We
room.
can't hear the rain on the window. We can. Right.
Just a little
Never
bit.
mind.
So everything's on the thing because the cleaners are coming today, which are meant to be really great because they're, you know, industrial and they're meant to be fantastic.
Not very good, so that's great.
So we're gonna have a field day with that. And then we've got my room. Wow. Honestly, wow. You
So I had a good night's sleep last night.
do you like, oh, I can't tell you. So do you like mini bed sheets? Do you want to see the actual real piece de resistance? Wow. We've got lovely pistons. Oh, like we really are thriving.
They just smeared their shit all over your bed.
Like, can we see this dirt? Wow. And then
some sellotape.
some sellotape on the wall. Just loving life, you know. I was definitely feeling
Live
better
life,
about this last
breathe air.
night.
You were feeling better?
About this last night.
Yeah. I'm not.
And I've got quite a lot of like crackly things, but you know it's fine. If I get bored in the middle of the night, I can just pick it all off. You know, just fun things to do at night time.
Rip the whole flat out. Mum is coming to sort this mess, guys.
I'll show the bathroom.
Hello?
And then the last thing that we're going to show you is this absolute curried smelling. Lucy, what is that in our sink?
Oh no, it's Coke.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know when
Some beautiful toilet. Yep. Flies. Oh, we're doing great, guys. Honestly, we're thriving. Cobwebs up at the top. Yeah. I give it a 10 out of 10.
So,
Oh God.
after we'd filmed the tour, my mum arrived and we were like, we're going in today to stay because I'm sick of phoning and it's a mess. So
Nothing was getting done over the phone.
Nothing was getting done.
So we were like, well, we just need to go to their head office.
Let's get in there.
Let's get the ball rolling.
Let's bring the evidence and let's just go. So we got there, the girl was shaking.
This was the managing director, so this is the highest authority in that building at that moment in time.
So we spoke to her, we were like, this is horrendous. I was like,
it's unsanitary.
I was like, what the hell? There's literally a global pandemic and you put us in this flat
that has like literal piss stains all over the beds with beetles and cockroaches crawling on the ground.
She was like, yeah, it's not acceptable. Like she was like, yeah, we went to push back the moving date, but we forgot
for cleaners.
For the cleaning,
oh,
but
I
we
know.
forgot.
But she kept on blaming it on this one employee who had left when she was dealing with our case. But I'm like, well then, if an employee leaves and another employee has to pick up the slack and bish bash bod, that's how the business works.
But it wasn't even her. It was all of that employee's fault. But like, it was a disaster from the very beginning. So it's not her fault.
She wasn't good enough.
Yeah, and we weren't even dealing with her the whole time. It's an absolute lie.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we were promised the cleaners at 3, the electrician to come in at 3. 5 new mattresses. The painters were going to come in to quote and we were going to get 5 new mattresses. Yeah. So we were like, okay, well we can possibly sleep here tonight, so that's fine.
We said if we get a mattress each, I was like, the other girls aren't moving in until the end of the week, so they can
Just
come
get ours
after.
in.
Just get ours in because we are
Yeah.
living so far away, and get the place cleaned, and we will be able to stay there tonight.
Yeah. So we then left and we were like, okay, that was good, that was positive. She was like, just deal with me from now on. You've got me, and I'll just deal with Lucy and Anna and my mum.
Yeah.
So, and we'll not message any of the other girls.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, well, this is getting positive now. This is good. This is good. We're
finally
feeling
getting it
good.
sorted.
Yeah,
It's
we
happening.
had like a porter call and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically. So it was about 12 o'clock, and we were like, well, we'll just have to sit in the flat and wait for, you know, people to start arriving to help us out here. She was so...
We were waiting.
waiting. So we waited
waiting.
3 hours.
And waiting. She
Yeah.
didn't call us either.
No, not a single... She was like, I'll
Angie.
get back in the next hour. And she didn't.
Like
so...
2 or 3 hours passed, and we were like still waiting, and Angie's
Yeah.
like, I'm calling them.
Yeah. Well, basically, the electrician arrived.
Yes.
He first started the light, he was in and out. The painters then arrived.
Yeah.
They were looking around and they were like... I was like, yeah.
I was like, how much are you going to quote this? He goes, like,
He's like,
tens of thousands.
it's thousands of pounds to do this flat, and he was like, it's going to
so
take
much.
months.
Yeah, months.
I was like,
well,
You've
not
had
being funny,
months.
you've had about 6 weeks to get
Yeah.
this done.
and it's just not
It's
even
not their
touched.
fault, it's KPM. But
Oh, sorry. Back to when we were in KPM. On the lease it says if there's any stains on the mattresses,
Yes.
then your deposit will be taken off you and it'll be replaced.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what happens.
yeah.
So we were like, did you take the deposit off the last tenant? She was like, yeah, we did, but like we didn't have time to do the repairs with that money. So what is that just sitting in the landlord's pocket now? He's got that £2.5 grand off the last tenant,
It's so bad.
and he wouldn't sort it for us. So
Oh
what
my
an
God.
absolute dick. She was like, yeah, we took the money off them, but we didn't do anything with it. I was like,
And like the flat hadn't been cleaned or nothing,
Oh my
guys.
God,
it was a
absolute-
mess. It was an absolute mess.
you've like seen it in the photo. So yeah. So the electrician arrived, the painters arrived, the painters were like, this is going to take months, it's going to cost £1,000, so it's
Yeah.
like, freaking brilliant. And then, so mum was like, right, it's time for the cleaners to come, so I'll phone, they're not here, whatever. So she was like,
Brace yourself.
she was like, I've got bad news, the cleaners aren't coming. And I was like,
we were like, why? Why aren't they coming?
and she was like,
Explanation.
she was like, we phoned one of your flatmates yesterday and told her to then phone back and confirm that 3 o'clock was okay. Mum was like, did I not make it clear enough we wanted cleaners? Mum said that she would go to the papers the day before because it was so disgusting. We then went into the agency and said we wanted to clean. How much more cleaning?
And
confirmation
over
do
the
they
phone,
want?
Joe was like, probably like, yep,
Yeah,
fabulous.
that's great, like
yeah.
whatever. Just come at any point, like who fucking
Just
cares
needs
what
to
time
clean
you're
the
coming?
flat. You
It
can't
should-
expect
no.
5 girls to live in a shithole like that. I'm
But then
sorry.
we shouldn't even have to confirm it. It should have been done before we
Yeah.
got there.
So why do we have to confirm it when it should be? Yeah, it should be done.
Bear in mind,
Oh.
I was like, oh yeah, I want to be there when the cleaners are there. And she was like, yeah, that's totally fine. But then I didn't think it's coronavirus time. Like that is so
Yeah,
illegal.
it's
like,
not allowed. And like what I said, it has to be 72 hours
after the cleaners.
after the cleaners have been in that you're allowed to live there.
So, and they were saying that it's alright for us to be in there while the cleaners are there.
Like, oh,
So
what?
yeah, she was like, but the good news is I managed to get you 2 new mattresses. My mum was like, the girls are not staying here if it's not cleaned.
No.
Like,
the main thing was that it needed to be cleaned because I was gonna buy a blow
get a blow-
mattress.
Like, and my mum, she was like, oh, so I've just gone and got 2 mattresses for you.
Oh, the
Mum
cheek,
was like,
the actual
mum was
cheek.
like, what?
You need 5, hun.
Yeah.
Not even 2. You need 5.
Yeah, so yeah. So I think at this point, the landlord was thinking like, right, this is going to cost me thousands.
Yeah.
So then,
This is the
This
bit,
is-
guys.
this
This
is-
is the piece de
this is-
resistance.
so mum answered the phone and she was like,
And then this happened.
we've been evicted! Yeah, she just put the phone down and the woman was like, the landlord told you to get out.
And we were like, sorry. And she said, well, the landlord's refusing to pay any money into this
Yeah.
property. He just wants 5
Yeah.
guys in here who don't give a shit
Basically,
about the cleanliness
his
of this place.
quote was, get them out, we'll get 5 boys instead.
Like, that was his quote.
So we were like, yep, let's go. Out we are. And
But before that, that is such an illegal thing to do. Like, legally you're binded by
Yeah.
this lease and this contract that the landlord has to give you notice.
Yeah.
And he was just like, get them out, I don't want them.
Yeah.
We could have stayed there for 6 months without paying any penny until
Yeah.
he did this.
Yeah.
Now, if we had the time, the energy and the money to do this, we
We
would.
want to.
Because nobody should be living in that flat.
No.
It is the most unhygienic thing I've ever been in my life.
See, when the homeless are getting housed, they wouldn't even get a house in
no,
there.
I know. They have cleanliness.
There's cleaner prison cells for murderers and rapists. Like, sorry,
like actual delusional people, and we are just 5 normal girls just trying to get a flat.
But like the only thing that is acceptable to live in that flat are the cockroaches that are living in there. That's like that.
You would put a pet in there. You would put anyone in there.
My mum's like, I wouldn't even put my dog in here. Like, you wouldn't. It's disgusting.
And when we're in the agency, I was like, sorry, I'm on a roll. When we were in the agency, I was like, I said to the manager, I was like, would you put you or your employees in there? And she goes, no, I wouldn't. I was like, so why would you expect 5 students to go in there? I was like, we're all human at the end of the day. Like, it's actually unacceptable. It's unacceptable. It's so sorry.
Yeah, so he basically told us to get out. So by that point, one of our flatmates had arrived and her mum as well. So her mum was like, yeah, we're leaving, this is not good. At this point, I was like, even though it got cleaned and it was literally the most beautiful flat ever, I don't like it here. I was like, I don't like it here anymore.
The stress and everything we've had to deal with.
The agency.
Guys, this was within 24 hours. 24 hours.
The agency had literally fucked us over so hard. So then, our flatmate's mum organised a viewing for a different flat for us straight away. Like straight away, like within the first 20 minutes of us getting kicked out. Then I just quickly went upstairs and packed my stuff, and then that was it. And we went to our flat viewing. Time to move out, boys. So, emptying my newly filled wardrobe. You know, just there we go. Get rid of all this. Then get me out of here. Get me out of here. This is absolutely terrifying. Like, bad vibes, bad smell, bad everything.
We've moved out now. We've moved out of that flat. It's a bit windy. We've got a flat view. We've literally got a flat view right now. It's the day of us moving out. We're on it.
Why is he smiling so hard?
We're on the new flat. It's right there. So after the flat viewing that we had down the other end of town,
we didn't actually like it.
No, we could. Yeah, it was a bit damp.
It was too far away.
It was so far.
It was so nice though.
It was really nice.
We now know the level of flat you could
deserve.
So yeah.
But yes, we just went back to the flat, our not flat anymore, and started packing up and just thinking, well, that's it, we got to move out now.
Yeah.
But we got back. The landlord said I'll give them all their money back. So we had to pay 5 weeks up front with our deposits, and it's just over £1,000 each, and we managed to get it all back that night.
But she did email us and she was like, yeah, this isn't usually procedure. So my mum replied like, well, I hope this isn't procedure the way that you've leased this flat to these girls. Like sorry, it's cockroaches procedure is piss stained, but not normally procedure. I'm sorry, but I hope that isn't your procedure either.
So anyway, so bad.
Okay, so basically what's happening now is we've had to split up.
We can't be a 5 anymore because that is very rare to get in Glasgow, and we're like 2 months late now.
How annoying.
So we're now having to go into a 3 and a 2. And it's
also a bit struggle,
it's us 2 and one other, and another 2 and 1.
Yeah.
And so just so you guys are fully aware, please avoid this flat. It is called 281 Sauchiehall Street.
Yeah.
Brace yourself, go look it up if you want to.
Yeah, if you see it back on the market. I don't think the letting agency, I think the letting agency said they've dropped this landlord because he's a nightmare.
Yeah, he's a nightmare.
But they might have not, or you might see it somewhere else, so please just
avoid it like
do
the
not
plague.
Go anywhere near it. Like, it's literally,
it's riddled.
It's awful. And I know people might be like, it's a student flat, what do you expect?
No, but this is not honestly human.
We are not even that picky. Like,
no,
it is horrendous.
We've had to not be picky because of like trying to get 5 bed is the toughest thing ever.
So but please stay away from this. And
the agency KPM Residential, they're only in Glasgow though.
Yeah.
But I think avoid them as much as possible because they've just been absolutely,
as you can tell from the get-go, the minute we put in our deposit, it was a nightmare. It was like plenty. We should have just left the moment this started going wrong, but we were adamant on getting this flat.
But we paid
so
deposits
excited
and stuff, like we couldn't just.
I know, it was a nightmare.
But yeah, it was an absolute nightmare. And try and get your application forms done before you pay a deposit, so you're not attached to anything. I know it's hard if there's high demand, but that's the safest option to do.
And it's just so please stay away from that flat, even if you're desperate. Like, we were obviously desperate.
We were desperate, but don't do it.
Like, it says on their reviews, like, even if you're desperate, do not go near this letting agency. And
we did.
We were like, it's fine, we'll be fine. And they proved us right. Like, they proved us wrong, whatever. All the reviews could literally match up to our situation. So every single step of the way was a disaster. And just to top it off, it was during bloody global pandemic and it wasn't even cleaned. Like, it's just absolutely awful.
We probably got coronavirus because of this.
Yeah, like honestly, I might have to quarantine now, so honestly.
Oh my days. But yeah, so we're back on the hunt for a 3-bed and a 2-bed.
Yeah, so honestly,
if anyone's got a nice one, please let us know.
Please let us know. Like, we're getting very close to uni now. Like, the time we start uni, like, this is just an absolute disaster. Like, I don't even.
We're still smiling.
We're still, like, I'm just so happy to be home.
I know.
As we got kicked out, I was like, thank God, because I didn't want
smiling.
I didn't want to say that I wanted to leave. Like, I couldn't tell other flatmates because they hadn't even seen it. So I was like, I just want to leave, and I was like, yes. So we told these guys, like,
yesterday is probably one of the happiest days I've had since lockdown.
We just walked out and we were like,
stop smiling.
Oh my God.
I was literally beaming. I was so happy because just to get out of that whole situation.
It was just the worst stress ever. And
it was, wasn't it?
I was just seeing people's stories, like, moving to their flats, and I was like, why is our flat literally a homeless shelter? Not even a homeless shelter.
I know, it's worse. It's just so bad.
It was awful. Like, no one deserves to live there. But it's so sad because it's got so much potential if he just does it up. Like, he's an absolute idiot, this landlord. I hate him. I hate him. I would love to literally say his name, but we can't, and it's just so bad. I applied for a student flat. No, I'm a celebrity. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just absolutely.
Oh my God. But yeah, so
please let us know if you see any, if you know anyone that's got flats. Like, it's just, it's a long shot, but please,
we need this help.
We just need everyone
to help.
Come together and help us out.
Please.
3-bedroom, Glasgow,
city centre,
maybe like Woodlands,
Merchant City. Okay, just go Merchant City.
Who cares what the price?
Just wherever, please.
I will take out a loan.
Same. So thank you very much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Please subscribe if you haven't already as well, because the move-in vlogs are coming.
The good content is
at some point when we find a flat. But yeah, we've got fun stuff coming. But
I've got exciting things next week as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay tuned.
Bye. Love you all.